Alright, so this is just going to be a quick video giving a bit of information about what normals are and how to work with them in Blender. So essentially, a normal is the direction of a face. So that's important for us because when we import these models into Unity from Blender, if your face has the wrong direction for a normal, that face isn't going to be visible in Unity. Faces are only rendered on one side, and so the direction is really important because it's only going to be rendered on the direction that it's facing. So if we want to view the normals for our model, we're going to select it in object mode. We're going to go over to edit mode and come over to our overlays tab. Now I'm using a bit of an older version of Blender, so things might be in a little bit of a different spot. You're going to come over to your viewport overlays, come down to the normal section, and select this button right here. And you can adjust the size of these as well. So these blue lines represent the normal for all of our model's faces. And you can see that these lines are coming out perpendicular to each plane. So for the faces that are just flat, they're coming straight out. For the faces that are tilted, they're coming out at a bit of an angle. And these also update in real time. So if we grab this, move it around, you can see that our normals are being updated as well. So this is what you want your model to look like. You want to have all of the visible faces having outward facing normals, and that way all of those faces are going to be facing the correct direction when we import into Unity. So this is an example of what we want the model to look like. If we go back into object mode, come over here to this object, and go back into edit mode, you can notice that these faces seem to not have any normal lines coming out of that. So if we go over here and turn on transparency, you can see that the normals for these faces are actually facing inward, as we can see with these lines coming down into the model. So that's what we want to avoid. If that happens, all of these faces are going to not be visible within Unity, or at least not be visible from the outside of the model. So once you realize that you have a face that has the wrong direction, normal, facing inward, what you want to do is you want to select all of your faces that have inward facing normals. You want to select your mesh tab, normals, and just say flip. And it's really just as easy as that. You can see now that all of our normals are facing outward. And there you go. So just keep those in mind while you're modeling. It's pretty easy to fix, but if you're not checking it, sometimes it can be a little bit more complicated or can be a headache once you import it into Unity if you haven't been looking at the normals. Thanks.